You shouldn't have been talking shit.
All of the NFL. Because if he does it, now you got a complete wide receiver to go along with Pitts, London. But it becomes a money issue. And like I said, all of that, and I'm just talking about for 1 year. I'm not talking about keeping them for 5 years and throwing them a big mega contract because we don't have the money for that anyway. But I'm saying for that 1 year, you got Drake, you got Pitts, and you have Calvin Ridley. If he buys into that, this team is that more dangerous. So this season, this particular season, it makes that Falcons team, 23 Falcons team, that much more dangerous. Yeah. So like I said, it was not a matter if Calvin really can't do it, because I can pull up tape even last year where he was going across the middle. Yeah, he did the funky chicken like Kstylz said, but he can do that.
Yeah, and then you also have to look at the fact that if you're bringing him here, this is a particular offense where they're not chucking the ball 30, 40 times a game neither. So if he's going to be willing to accept that limitation of I may not get, because we have to remember before in the 5 games Calvin Ridley had, he got targeted 57 times.
Yeah, he wasn't bound into that. We saw him on the sidelines. He was pouting like a little bitch. So yeah, like I said, my scenario is basically what if, not like all right, if he buys into the system. If he buys into the system, now
if he buys into the system, yeah. But if we're looking at how he plays compared to what the receivers they have now, his style does not replicate what this offense does. Now, like you said, he's got the talent to do so. Right here is the biggest difference.
So I just wanted to make it clear that Calvin Ridley can run every route on the team, and that's where I was getting, because a lot of people think it's just definitely because that's how Dirk Cutter was using him, that he's nothing but a sideline receiver, and that's false. Because if you go back to the University of Alabama, and even in our system, he ran routes over the middle, but he wasn't comfortable doing it all the time. So, like I said, it wasn't a matter he's going to no. Calvin really is a well-rounded receiver, and he can do it, but his heart won't let him.
No, like I said, I think this is the first time they actually seen us actually debate something where we all ain't on the same page.
They have. They think we get along. I don't know why people think we get along all the time.
But I mean, my other side of it too was that, I mean, you got to think about what's likely going to happen when he comes back, right? If he plays with us in 2023 season, does he still have the same mentality of like, hey, I want to get stats, so I'm going to do everything I can in order to get stats, even if this whole offense is predicated on like running the ball 40 different times? If I'm like going to get like 20 passing attempts out of Mariota, like how many of those catches am I going to get? Like how many of those throws are going to go to me? And if I'm going to be like in Calvin Ridley's shoes, I want that contract year. Like I want to make sure that I get the stats, because that's what people are going to judge my production off of. Yeah. And I don't think he can get what he's going to want out of us for next season. So either he might try to go before we get the chance to like, fully go into like a run heavy style of offense.
Somebody should exactly. I want out of the
exactly. So
be prepared for that.
Like that is my biggest concern, right? And if he doesn't get the numbers, and then we're gonna start running the ball, but we're gonna put him on the field, he might give us that tell. He might give us like, I don't want to try. Like I'm not going to get the ball, so why bother?